Yo. Okay, I gotta get up and start going. Not just start going, I gotta go. I just sent crypto videos to people. And gotta keep this thing charged as I'm going away from the place, from this house here. I don't wanna cause any issue. I know I'm not gonna be gone too long. This is all for when I get back. I'm getting a ride. Ordering a ride here. Be here very quickly, actually. Alright, I shouldn't be gone that long to need that many batteries. Carrying too many is problematic. MLS here. Right. Yo, good, how are you?
So you can pay my robe. It was cold this morning.
Oh yeah, I understand. I gotcha. How are you today?
Pretty good. If you have like a route, different route, and you see her saying something weird, you can just reroute me on the way.
I would just go right, and then you can go to West Gray, and then you can take West Gray all the way there.
Okay, just show me because I don't know on Kima.
Okay, alright.
Oh, okay, they're telling me to turn left on Gray Street.
Yeah, that's
right?
perfect. That should be it.
Great. Uh-oh, got some little munchkins.
Got a class going. Yeah, they have this soccer field here. I want to go kick around on it, but it's like muddy.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like they need to get...
Yeah, it sucks like all Deer Park school districts and Pasadena districts are closed down.
Yeah, that's good because, you know, you don't want kids getting sick during this.
Yeah, but the thing is, you know, like, I mean, there's people getting sick from anthrax from 10 years ago. You know, they're just now getting, like, feeling the effects from it. Like, what if, say, 5 years down the road, we start feeling effects from what we breathed in for the last?
I mean, well, a lot of things are, you know, can build up over time. I think the stuff that with anthrax is mostly acute stuff and maybe specific cases, where with this is like, you know, it is increasing in general the instance of carcinogens in the air and stuff, getting people sick. It's, you know, it's not good to be breathing this in, whether people tell people or not. It's incredibly heavy chemicals and fumes that are like burning. And like, no matter what the authorities say, I don't believe it's healthy, you know?
It's not healthy.
I don't think everybody's going to see immediate effects, but you can definitely tell this is an instance that if action isn't taken, stuff like this will happen more often.
Yeah. I want to know how it happened. That's what I want to know.
You know, yeah, me too.
I want to know how it happened.
Yeah. They,
I want to know who's behind it, who made the mistake, what happened, what went faulty.
yeah.
Was it intentional?
Did they, like, did someone tell someone not to put out the fire immediately? That's what, like, my thought is like someone was like...
almost a week.
Yeah. I think, because my thought is probably, if the fire department has to come and put something out, it probably is something on their record. And so they try as hard as they can not to have that happen. But, like, they let it go too far, and you see what happened.
Yeah.
like it's worse than something on their record. It's people getting hurt plus something on their record.
Yeah,
And then it doesn't go away. Like, what happens to these people is that I saw the ITC woman talking, and she's crying, which she doesn't feel good about it, but
Yeah.
I mean, she's put herself in a position where it's like, does she really actually care?
Exactly. I don't think they care.
You know, I think this is just a city in the Gulf that people don't really care about, and I've been trying to get people to change things and affect things, and I think there's a lot of change can happen really quickly.
Oh, it definitely can.
Do you just drive around and listen to stuff and watch YouTube while you're doing it, or listen to podcasts or anything, or the radio, I guess?
Yeah, I listen to the radio a lot, but yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube.
Oh, okay, because I
watch a lot of YouTube.
I've been
I've got like an YouTube, Amazon, and all that.
Do you want to I have a YouTube channel that you could subscribe to, and I like talk about this stuff.
Oh, really?
Or I'm talking about a lot of different things, like just all sorts of things that I think are going to move people to the next form of civilization. And
just before you get out,
it's a red light.
You turn left.
No, just keep going straight.
Yeah, I'll write down your YouTube channel.
Okay. And I've been talking about this like on the channel, like the.
I was watching videos earlier about flat earthers. I never knew what a flat earther was.
Yes.
Now I know what a flat earther is.
I think that
I mean, there's one story that I found intriguing was, the Earth curves every like 8 miles or whatever. So they put a ship to sail in the sea, and of course by supposedly, I think it was like around 250 miles, you're not supposed to see the ship anymore. But come 500 miles later, you can still see the ship poking up out of the boat. Now that's intriguing because the Earth is supposed to curve, and it was supposed to disappear. So why didn't it disappear?
I don't think there could be some kind of water, like when you put something in a tub and it pushes it over it pushes up on the thing. It pushes up on the tub, and you have the curvature of the water as well. So it's like you have the additional curvature of the water pushing up on the thing, something like that.
There's got to be an explanation because I know the Earth's not flat.
Yeah. Well, I don't believe it's I do think there's something weird going on where, like, what is space? Because, like, it's just void, and past void, what is there past the void? Like, I think we're in some kind of watery abyss thing, and, like
a bubble or something.
Yeah. And, because that's how we have, like, we're in a gravity well at the moment, so we're 6,000... We're like in a liquid-like substance. The water, the air that we are going through is like a form of, like, it's just, like, think of gases and liquids. Like, it's still particles that you're going through.
Yeah.
It's just a lot, easier to go through.
But the thing is what's past the void, but what's past that, and what's past that, and what's past that.
Yeah, well, void, like, that's the idea, is that it's just an empty void.
What's like eternity past that?
That's the idea, is that it's just empty void. And what I'm saying is, like, well, is there some sort of material or substance where, like, that's it. Like, we're in a thing, we're in some sort of bubble or something.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, like, maybe not a bubble, but some sort of sphere.
Something.
I mean, we're definitely that's what the Earth is, a sphere.
We could be living in like 5 different dimensions at the same time and not know it.
Yeah, well, I think we're supposed to be living in like 11 or 10 or maybe more. That's the idea. Have you heard of M theory and string theory?
I've heard of something where you could be at 2 places at the same time.
Yeah.
Like in different dimensions, like for like split seconds,
Yeah.
That's why it's like deja vu and all that. I get into some deep shit too.
Instant transmission and stuff.
Yes.
Do you ever so, like, I'm big into the name of God. I think that the name of God is super important. Like the name Jehovah or Yahweh or Yah, like when you say hallelujah, that means rave over Yah. And I think that's been taken over. You see that police there? They fear IA. If IA is actively working hard, it means they can arrest police who are actively corrupt. It doesn't matter what the police are doing. I'm being harassed by.
I just watched IA, the artificial, the new one.
Yeah.
Yes.
And, like, I don't know anything about any shows like that. I just know that like I took a report to IA. They haven't been working, but I'm doing a thing where
look at Hal and or what was his name? Hal of Space Odyssey 2001.
Yeah, when he
the smart computer that took over like everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's been like what's going on here is there's a bunch of computers using different police forces.
We had a quantum computer that we used space particles to make it, and I guess I think it was diamonds or quartz to run it, and it was so advanced that they said that we had to destroy it because of, I guess, they didn't want AI.
Well, I think a bunch of different AIs are like I think the police forces are being operated, like different countries and stuff, and police forces are operating and being operated on by AIs and stuff, and that's why they would ultimately fear one called IA or like Yah, and that's why you hallelujah, because by the end of it, Satan just ends up being some corrupt police officers and judges and stuff. Actually, like like Satan means adversary in Hebrew. Like I'm trying to wake people up. Like there's an active war where, like, I know people are constantly like, there's a whole bunch of police fighting over jurisdiction, and they're just gangs of blue people, and there's actively like a system in place to, in public, hold some corrupt blue people to account. And you're talking about the air being really bad, right?
Yeah.
No one's holding the mayor or anybody to account when I'm being harassed and attacked by the police. Look, add me and subscribe to me. You can subscribe to me when you drop me off. I'll show you the thing.
Yeah, I'll actually. Well, I just got this phone 2 days ago. I haven't downloaded I've only downloaded my bank accounts and stuff. I haven't downloaded my YouTube, but I'll write it down.
And I go over crypto stuff, and that can help you as like just a person. Like you can make a lot of money. You can get out of having. Yo, what is crypto? So, well, first of all, I have this camera on my head. I'm recording everything. So I don't put everything on YouTube, but I put a lot on YouTube.
Yeah.
Crypto is cryptocurrency. It's like
cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've got marijuana stocks. I've got all kinds of stocks.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I know all about that. I've got my own wallet, Bitcoin wallet, all that.
Have you heard of IOTA?
No, but I feel like cryptocurrency is gonna like overrule everything in a few years.
It is, and even quicker than that. And if you get into it now, you have a chance to.
Oh, I've got my.
Okay, so get into IOTA, because Bitcoin.
IOTA?
Yeah, you just keep going straight, because it'll be.
I got a lot of stocks in Robinhood. Have you ever heard of Robinhood?
Yeah, I've heard of Robinhood. Yeah, IOTA is a it's a network that's like Bitcoin, except it's like instant. So Bitcoin takes a bit of time, right?
Yeah.
It's free, and it has a lot of industry 4.0 cases. There's all sorts of fees. Like it's it can do more transactions and stuff. Like as it builds up, it can do more transactions.
Yeah.
Whereas Bitcoin has issues, right? And so like this is.
Yeah, I had a big issue trying to transfer some of my funds from my Bitcoin.
So if you had put money into Bitcoin before it was popular, right, you would have made a lot of money. If you had listened to okay, so instead of saying I know now you can say I know. Listen to this guy. He's saying what the next one.
Okay, IOTA.
IOTA, and there's one called Nano. That Nano's out of Texas to a degree. Like the developer lives in Austin.
Yeah.
But IOTA is, I believe, it's like the next gen, past Ethereum even.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's called, I want to write that down too, IOTA, because I'm really big at like
into crypto and stuff. Yeah, I can tell, because Robinhood is something like my friends who are into crypto are like into Robinhood as well.
Yeah.
So
lots of people don't know about Robinhood.
Yeah. So I've
got a fingerprint to unlock mine. I'm looking on there every day, looking at the stocks, looking at the loans.
Oh yeah.
Looking at that.
Okay, then you're definitely
seeing how much I put like a lot. I've done penny stocks, nickel stocks, dime stocks, dollar stocks. $100 stocks. Like I'm into all of them.
Yeah. These are like, I think that Bitcoin and crypto is a really incredible opportunity. Okay, you're gonna turn just left here, and it's right up here. Yeah.
Okay. Right here?
I mean, no, it's yeah, at the light.
Okay.
And then you turn.
there it is on the
you'll
left.
see it. Yeah.
Okay.
And so yeah, I'm excited about this stuff, and you know, I'm excited to be trying to build my voice. Like, I'd have a business card, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. I'm moving my stuff into my grandma's house and like setting up shop.
Okay.
So, what's your name?
Sammy.
Sammy? Matthew. Nice to meet you.
So when I subscribe, I'm gonna put a message. I'm like, I'm your Lyft driver.
Yeah, sure.
I'm here.
You can add me on Facebook. Like, all this stuff is there. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, like all social media, and you know, talk about crypto. Just message me, and yeah.
Where am I going?
Right here. Just,
right here?
Yeah. Just in here.
You said on the left.
No.
I was like, what? There's nothing on the left.
Yeah, I know. This is perfect. Thank you very much, and I'll give you the info on this.
Yeah, let me. Oh, here we go. Write it down right here on the inside of the folder.
Give me one moment. Yo, hello? Good morning. Yes, sir. All right, thank you very much. All right, bye. Okay, I'm gonna write down my YouTube here, so.
Okay.
Just right here?
Yeah.
Okay, I already wrote it.
Message from Camille. I am in front of Whole Foods Market.
And let's see. Is there any other info that you wanted? Because all of my info is on here. Okay, all right. Like all of my info and that info, I talk about that on here, and I can like message you that on Facebook or Twitter. Just like send me a message about it.
I'll be like, I want the info about the stocks.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll write down my. Do you have Facebook, or what do you prefer?
Facebook.
All right. I have like a channel that I've started, and I'm trying to get up YoTV.
Okay.
And like be a real journalist, but like that actually fixes and covers things and stuff.
Yeah.
Like not a lot of people are covering this thing right. Okay, it's Matthew is Yah.
Okay.
So, like Yah.
Yeah.
Or you know, Hallelujah.
Like Jehovah Yah.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotcha.
Put the name on. That's how the Bible says to do it. All right.
Exactly.
Anyway, thank you very much. Have a blessed day.
Thanks,
You've been
well.
super helpful and really
no
kind.
problem.
Thank you. Let's see. Let me make sure I have everything.
Yeah, make sure, and then make sure you shut the door.
Yeah. All right, we'll do. All right, thanks, Sammy. Have a blessed one. Bye. It's tight, right? I just need to get money at the ATM, then I'm gonna walk off. Drive up ATM. Well, like invisible. It said 5 as I was passing by. Is it 5 on that, you know, count to 7 or whatever? Was there a thing around me that people didn't realize that I'd be able to do this, and so that, like, that's why the police jumped on this like this, and then as it's coming out more in public, it's like, oh, whoa, 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 we should not have done this. I'm pretty sure that's how this is going. And like, but the whole retaliation thing is the ego thing that I've been talking about, but it's like, no, you guys are in the wrong. Woo! Let's get ahead and lose this. You think I'm just picking something up off the street? Oh, his pants are dirty. That's blood from when I got hit by a car the other day. I don't like washing pants too much because then they answer election. Live like a Parisian at the Parisian apartments. One thing is communication is super key, so I think post offices and stuff should be like communication centers where people can go and take and do things like, you know, like if you're gonna have those land center thing, at least place where people could go and send and receive or something. But I think the more we head to the place that I'm talking about anyway, it's like the more that even personal, there's enough to have personal stuff for people, but also then even in the system that I'm talking about, it's just, there's more stuff for everybody. Like, headed in the way that I'm talking about is just better in every sense. Passing the sovereign. Do they realize like who they ejected out, or no? Did they not realize that yet? And as this is happening, they're realizing it, or what? I mean, even in Houston, my family is like rooted here. That's what I mean. So like they're random people kicking out someone actually rooted in the community after he's already been attacked for illegal and abusive reasons. I mean, seriously. Lion H14CX. I'm like about to take my stuff. This will be, I won't have this other like charge, so it's one less charge on my storage. Maybe I can help teach this guy Jesus about Jesus. Oh, I get it, because the Yoda's a hey. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I can teach Jesus and Jesus Jr. I think Jesus Jr. actually knows about crypto to a degree. He said he went to A&M. In fact, he and his father are actually on the first day where I'm recording everything, basically. I didn't record every waking moment from those days because I didn't have enough battery, but I was headed that way. And now I'm there. Alright. THL 7885. Majestic skyline views. Yeah, I like those views. That was nice. Luxury reigns and you rule. I mean, I thought so. Until they violated my human and civil rights. Civil and human rights. 01 civil, human rights. Participating in kind of a torture and abuse event or something. Something like that. Or what? Like a game where they're not actually dealing with minor people. Something like that. I think some people are. Some people are trying. But like, I mean, that's the whole point is. I don't think that should have happened. Also, there could be a sidewalk here. I don't know why the sidewalk ends there. It'd be nice if there's a sidewalk here. Probably increase walkability in this super connected, nice area right in the middle of town, huh? GM90cc. Like my mom has that car. Look, Cece has that car. What's the plate? Boo 121B 420. Oh no, that's 3420. Revived. It's the kind of car my mom has. She has a red one. That one's matte black. Matte black. I think the matte black or matte colors on cars can be cool. Look, Norway has this right down the street. Can I get some sovereignty from Norway? Can I be Norwegian? And call it Josephine Scriver. Are you watching me? You're giving Norwegians a bad name. Stop. Stop just watch. No, stop. Stop just watching. Speak or forever hold your peace. Actually, I mean, don't hold your peace, speak! She's Norwegian, right? Alright, castle law. Alright, so someone stepped in my castle. How far does my castle extend? Well, technically going as far back as you can, and through reason and legal precedents and all sorts, it goes really far back and the whole planet's mine. And the people who've been attacking me are on my planet and attacking me. And what we're gonna do with this. I stepped on a snake. So you can see my apartment from here. And not actually from right here. In a moment. Interestingly enough, I mean, there's no problem. I just left. I mean, not even interested in it. I wasn't gonna cause a problem. In fact, only people have caused problems around me. Like, literally, the police have had to cause problems. Like, sir, you're causing problems. Just in my apartment. Like, I'm not even listening to music or anything. And if I am, I mean, I have my headphones on as I'm making the mixes. So. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 up. I don't see anything new on there. The things are open. Probably some bad energy on the person who would move in there. Yeah, they moved in and they got sick immediately. It's like the Emperor's curse or the Pharaoh's curse or something in the mummy. Crack the tomb of Jehovah. pronounced yo. It's pronounced yo. Yeah, you pronounce it. You say it. It's a thing you do. Verb. You have like robots. People can put out their robots to clean the street, and their robots get paid to bring in different trash and stuff, so you keep the streets clean. Or you can pay people. I mean, in crypto. What am I saying, robots? But I mean, that actually sounds like a good idea, right? Keep the city super clean. All right, let's see. Or 10:45. I'm gonna go up in. Wait. I just pushed the buttons. It didn't work. We gotta push start first. like 2 months ago. And I was coming in here and things look more hopeless, actually. So things have gotten better. And despite the fact that they've put me under more conditions, I believe like they've gone overboard publicly in a way that like the public is slowly like kind of cooking these people out of their positions of authority where they're harassing and abusing me. And signaling as such, like it's really obvious the level of signaling that people are giving over, that they're aware and like watching over these people whose actions have already been illegal, and that once they take the action to protect me, that's it. And I do have all the authority of these people who've been attacking me because they weren't using it properly, and they weren't the ones who were supposed to get it. They just got it from a system, and the system didn't give it to people who it should have. It's sad, but it's the truth. Because we live in like a mechanical computer system. It's like it just cycles people in and out. It doesn't actually like... it didn't actually put people who are worthy in these positions, like who are deserving in the sense of they're gonna apply this justly or fairly or whatever. In fact, typically, political authority and these kinds of authorities are taken by power-seeking actors. I mean, that's in game theory. Rational, power-seeking actors. And to be rational is to be basically sociopathic and think, oh, it's zero-sum, there's only so much within the context. That's what I was taught in academia. In official game theory classes. I mean, in classes that deal with game theory and politics. It's not actually reality because that's under a system where things are zero-sum. And people fighting like that, they could never have the non-zero-sum system. Else, it would be exerted over by literally the opposite people that you'd want it to. Those power-seeking actors who would take the power during times of, you know, that's what I'm saying, the oil money. I mean, like, I don't necessarily agree with just burning fossil fuels consistently. Though I do think, yeah, you can have cars. You don't have to make the main mode of transportation powered by gas, though. And cars don't all have to be powered by gas. Planes don't have to be powered by, like, let me do this. Deer Park, Texas is under a shelter-in-place order over air quality conditions. I think it just reignited and exploded again. A ban on military. Every time like this happens, they're like, okay, can we ban AR-15s this time? Like, actually, can we ban AR-15s? Is that cool? When we attack, we want them to have AR-15s. I mean, actually, I don't know how New Zealanders are so easily fooled. Wasn't that lady even wearing like a head covering, like their prime minister? I mean, it seems like she's another one of these women like Beyonce who thinks that they're Muslim and like is getting away with some kind of quiet like espionage, like, oh yes, doing this for the Mecca slams. Allah Akbar. And kind of like a slow running their whole being into a political system. I think that's why the New Zealand Prime Minister looks so drained. It's like, you aren't doing this right, so you just look tired. There's no rest for the wicked lady. Like, actually, there's gunshots in Third Ward. I'm just up in jail. I don't actually snore, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm down like a rock. Why? See this Bible that I keep talking about, that name that you heard? 7,000 times it's taken out. Every time you see it in here and it just says Lord in capital letters, it actually says Jehovah or Yahweh. And Jehovah's Witnesses, they take out the name. So, so it's only, so they don't have the Son. You gotta have the Son to have the Father. I mean, it's actually what it says. So here in Kings, by the word of the Lord. Which Lord? Zeus? No? Okay. Amend this so that it's accurate. By the word of Yahweh, by the word of Jehovah, by the word of Yah, by the word of Yo. He cried against the altar. Isaiah 29:5. 29:6. 29:5, 6. 5 and 6. But your many enemies will become like the fine dust. Like fine dust. The ruthless hordes like blown chaff. Suddenly, in an instant, this says, the Lord Almighty will come with thunder and earthquake and great noise, with windstorm and tempest, flame and flames of devouring fire. Where it says the Lord in caps, that's why it's in different, that's why it looks different in the text. It actually says, Yo, Sabaoth, Jehovah Sabaoth, Yahweh Sabaoth, Sabaoth, Lord of hosts. The of hosts is Lord of, like, massing of troops, or the army, or the campaign, or even a mass itself matter, it would seem. But Lord of armies, God of war, that's what that's getting over. Here in Exodus. I'm waiting for what's who's to call. Here in Exodus, God said to Moses, I am who I am. This is, okay, Moses said to God, suppose I go to the Israelites and say to them that God of your fathers has sent me to you. And they ask me, what is his name? Then what shall I tell them? God said to Moses, I am who I am. See? I mean, he doesn't say the see. That's just the footnote. I am who I am. Here it says, I will be what I will be. That's the Hebrew for I am in verse 14. Oh. The Hebrew word for Lord sounds like and may be related to the word for I am. Actually, no. The Hebrew word for Lord, so this footnote is wrong. And this is the NIV, New International Version. So it actually, the Hebrew word for Lord is Adonai. The Hebrew word for the name of God is Yah, and that's why Ayah. And that's what it's talking about. Ayah, Asher, Ayah. Ayo, Asher, Ayo. So, I am who I am. This is what you are to say to the Israelites. I am has sent me to you. God said to the Muslims, Moses, to the Muslims, Moses. God said to Moses, say to the Israelites, this is the Lord. Again, Yahweh, Yah. It says Yahweh, Jehovah. But this changes it to Adonai. A translation that would be Adonai. That's not correct. So, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob has sent me to you. Not just Allah. Which God? Which Allah? Which Elohim? Because it's the gods, plural. So the God who make one singular God, who is Yo. This is my name forever. The name you shall call me. from generation to generation. So all the magistrates, you get it? That's why it'd be like an IA magistrate. Judge Baldwin. Judge Baal. And is that related to Stephen and Haley Baldwin? And they're just like exerting a lot of money. And this is how wizardry and witchcraft works. I mean, they're not real Christians. They're just harassing me. Else they would immediately come and contact me and immediately repent. I mean, change their mind. That's what that word means. Repent. The kingdom's at hand. Otherwise, you're out. And you're just obviously some fake Christians pretending. Like, you're caught between Christianity and some other thing. You're, like, caught on something that's, like, what are you doing? You get it? You aren't doing anything right. So, change your mind. The way you know this is true is you go to Revelation 19. Here it's talking about putting the name on someone. The church in Philadelphia. The one who is victorious, I will make a pillar in the temple of my God. Never again will they leave. I will write on them the name of my God and the name of the city of my God, the new Jerusalem, which is coming down out of heaven from my God. And I will also write on them my new name. The new Jerusalem is in Ezekiel 48 at the very end. It's the name Yah. It's Yo Shem. It's like the name. It's the name Yo. That's what, or Yo is there. So even the presence. That's why at the end the Shekinah presence. And then here, Hallelujah. That's why it's Hallelujah. He's judged correctly over some kind of prostitute who I think has corrupted some police officers. They've been attacking my family. Nick Vo. Nick Vo goes down in history. Even in this, they have the you have forsaken your first love, the love you had at first. Consider how far you have fallen. Repent. Do the things you did at first. If you do not repent, I will come to you and remove the lampstand from your place. But you have this in your favor. You hate the practices of the Nicolaitans. It's even spelled without the K like his name. Nicolaitans. It's a gang of corrupt police officers, probably, which I also hate. And this is God, the magistrate. And, you know, Judge Baldwin. The teachings of Balaam and Balak, and the people who hold to the Nicolaitans and sexual immorality committed by thus, and Nicolaitans and Stephanie Yostin. Nick Vo, I think, has raped me and my family through. Like, he's just some corrupt rapist police officer. He thinks he can do a lot of push-ups and get it out of this situation. I mean, actually, he's not a military officer. He's just some fucking dude. I think he was tilted because I made some mixes that had Olivia Munn's face, and it, like, he's like, oh, I must defend my Asian ancestry. And it's like, no, you're just some rapist idiot being used by a computer to attack me. Like Bane. You're like Agent Smith. Like, actually, do you not realize that? Everybody hates you. This is why you're the Nicolaitans. You're not God. You're just some fucking corrupt police officer who's going to be caught and dealt with in an extreme manner. And nevertheless, tolerate the woman Jezebel. Sexual immorality is what this is. She's cast onto her bed. All these people who are attacking me, they're literally diseasing humanity, so it recoils back on their head. Here's the 5 that I was talking about for 5 months. And it's like... And then the 6. The name's on me. I'm IA. Nick Vo's not fucking with me anymore. My family is considered sovereign and, you know, treated like royalty. As such, I want Cheryl to retire and I want Ray to have a good life and be sat on the throne. I don't think he has to die. I don't think Cheryl has to die. I don't think Coral has to die. I don't think anybody else has to die. Except these people who are attacking me. There is some judicial decisions that have to be made about that. So, yeah, that's why the Burning Lake exists, because torture, rape, psychological abuse over periods of time, attacking my family for no reason. Yeah. Yo.
Hey, Matthew?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm curious. Are you inside?
Yeah, I'm up in the thing. You want me to come down and grab you?
Yeah, please come down and open the gate for me because you need to use the gate.
I will be down. I'll be down one moment.
Okay, I'm here in the front side.
All right, I'll be down one moment. It's 11:06. I just don't want to be... I mean, he was cool. He didn't charge me. I mean, he charged me. He didn't overcharge. You get it? I don't believe. I think he just... help me. I mean, it seemed. And I think I even might have taken more time. I know it's a Sunday, but, you know, I think when you help me like that, you get blessings somehow. Like, other than people stressing down on you, like attacking the saints, it's like you're eternally blessed, actually, if you help me. Maybe in the moment someone might stress on you, you're gonna actually be eternally blessed. Whereas these people who are violating my life, hardly in the moment. They're like, they don't, it's not enjoyable. It's definitely not gonna be enjoyable moving forward. Yo, how are you today? Yeah. By the way. Yo, how are you today?
95 per hour, 75 per trip. Sign here and here. One more right here. So the new house is close here?
It's in 3rd Ward. Just go down West Gray. So we're gonna get on West Gray and we're gonna take it all the way until...
Are you driving or walking?
I was gonna take either a ride with you or take a lift.
No, you come with us. I can use
Oh, okay, cool.
Hold on, let me get my dogs, okay?
All right. It's literally at the end of West Gray. So, or beginning of West Gray, one of the two.
So you can, you know what? Get $2, 2 big dollies. Okay, let's start. Yeah.
All right. How are you?
We're good.
It's on the 3rd floor. Yeah. It's mostly all boxed up still, so it should just take one moment.
Okay.
How are you guys today?
Pretty good. We have nice weather today.
Yeah, beautiful day. Not a lingering cloud of smog over the city, right? Alright, let's see. Alright.
Alright.
Okay.
Now let's
So that's
you know
the.
what? I have some box in my you have these box in here. You know what?
Yeah.
We can set up this box and we can put the loose stuff inside.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring some tape.
Alright.
Yeah, okay. Let me start with this.
Okay. And then the only things that I can think of are super fragile, or like I just want to be very careful with the
Yeah.
the paintings and
No,
stuff.
you know what? I'm gonna bring a blanket.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring a blanket to cover with the blanket.
Alright. Just that, and there's this and this
Yeah,
under there.
I'll leave this outside.
¿La metes en la silla?
Yeah, let's start with this. Clear out this table. I'm gonna bring a tape. Ponlo allá donde Ricardo la vas a poner. Let me start with this.
This has the laptop. Here, yeah, you can just put that in the box.
Okay, vamos a echar esta parte. Ese no lo vamos a ver en el. Yeah, ¿por qué no? No cabe, sí, sí cabe. Pon el otro. Vamos a canchar, dale, Benita. No, vamos a cancharlo, dale, Benita. I'm gonna take this desk and then we'll be back, okay?
Okay. I'll try to get some stuff together.
Okay.
Make sure everything's together. That was my hip. As I'm pushing down, it's locating more. Need it. Just can't do it all in one day. I think it will rip out my leg. I think I have to generate a little bit more or something. There's something. Feels like it's. I think people are making jokes. It's like glued. It's a goo joke. But. You're gonna hit people on their knee like this. You're gonna have to. Like, guns and stuff are pretty ineffective. And this is like in somewhat of a lab environment. People are trying to exert down as if it's a lab or something. See, my grandma's house is on there. My grandma's, it's like right there, probably. So, east, south, and then my parents live northwest. South, north, east, west. Oh, that's all of them. Okay. Yeah. Whole city. My friend's really far out on the east. Yeah. Baytown and such. And there, Will Hallman and Steve Wise. Is anybody still my friends? I think they're still somewhat friendly, or what? What's going on? I saw Steve a while ago at a pizza place. He was working there in Phoenix. I don't know if well, maybe he knew who Phoenix was as compared, like, in connection to me. Maybe he didn't. It's like, yeah, I went to prom, or no, homecoming with her, and prom with her like, best friend, and I'm like, I think we could have been, and would have been friends, but just like, dumpster attack. Maybe she's not as, unfriendly as she's trying to appear. Oh, they're gonna have difficulty getting up, huh? Yo, are you having difficulty getting back up?
Yeah, please come downstairs. We need to use the code again.
All right, give me one moment. Hey, I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna send the elevator down. I'm just gonna. It's not a problem.
All right. No, it's good. Yeah, I think, can you write the code right somewhere, or you come with us?
Sure, I can write it down. In
Okay.
fact, I'll give you this. Hold on.
Yeah, we need to get the code, you know, the way
Oh, so now you got it.
it's a pound or what it is.
I still have your card there. There you go.
Okay. Well, it's
You can just have that card.
Oh, okay. I'll give it back to you.
I know all the information on it.
And you know what? I'm gonna use this box to put the pictures.
Okay.
To use the frame pictures so everyone is watching it.
That's perfect.
Entonces, ¿quiere jugar por él?
Oh, sí.
Estábamos otro prendido, pero...
You. Gotta change the battery.
Échame blanket. Échame blanket de este tipo. No sé, no sé. Ábrele aquí. Ábrele la. Do you have any more pictures? No, that's it.
No,
right?
that's it.
Okay. Oh, déjalo sacar para afuera. Okay, let me set up this box.
All right.
This box and then There's nothing breaking inside, right?
I don't believe so.
¿Quieres uno que todo abajo?
Esto son congollas. Esto es como
Yeah, that's just closed, so you can.
Yeah, that's it.
That's probably the heaviest other bag.
Which one?
That one.
Oh yeah.
So.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Here. There's a jarra.
I just want to be.
Yeah, put all this carpet out. Yeah, put this in this
This
inside.
has like paper in it that
Yeah, just put it inside. It's nothing but put on the side.
There's documents.
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
fine.
All
Put
right.
this rag inside.
And this is a computer.
Put it inside. Okay, good. Yes, Lord.
Ahí está. ¿No lo veis?
No, okay. No, what is this? Oh, this is for the chair.
Yeah.
Take this inside.
¿La placa, güey, no? Esa está toda arriba.
Oh, you could wrap it in a bath mat.
Yeah. Yeah, just put it inside. Yeah, okay, good.
Por aquí. ¿Atrás del colchón, no? Ahora.
No, I think it's set. Okay, let's okay, vamos a poner ahí arriba, a verle. Okay. Let's take this also.
Actualizar arriba.
Vamos a todas las placas. No, no, eso sí. Cierra nomás con su... Next. I'm going to take these bags also.
All right. Not a problem.
Let's go this way. Échale para allá si ya está buenísimo. Échale esta aquí arriba. You know, it is up. There you go. Este lado a lo mejor ni se ocupa. O para el colchón. Ahorita traemos el.
¿El qué?
Para poner el colchón. Ya. Ok, está eso. Échate los banquitos. Y esta caja de aquí también. No más dos. Vamos con eso. Ya, dale a Kenny. Ya, dale a Kenny. Yeah, we'll be back for the rest, okay?
All right.
Now, let me tell you this about it was a short notice. You called me yesterday, and I need to be there at 1 on my appointment with one of my school sons. Do you think you can set up the bed yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we just help with it.
Yeah. Just bring it in. We're good. That's
Good,
it.
my friend, okay? Good.
This is gonna go a lot quicker than the move
yeah,
out.
Yeah, it's gonna take this time.
Yeah.
You know, that takes a lot of time to assemble.
Yeah.
So that way you can do it yourself.
Also, it's stuck last time.
Okay, good.
Or wait, we had trouble figuring it out, but we got it. We'll be more than good. Don't worry. 6 max. Nigvo. Is that not with Stephanie Yostin? Was that with one in Brittany Orlando, or all those women that filed the harassment? It's like something like that. Schwiggity schwat. 55. 55. 55. NS 5055. NS 55 D510 NA 19. 50 50 50 50 50. Your IQ 55. Deer Park, Texas, and shelter in place. It's just you look at it, an explosion. No, everything's fine here in Houston. No worry. This is fine. This is fine. And even what people are sharing. This is fine.
My social security number is 875.
You let your info make it out?
My password is Nerdy for Birdie.
I said it one time.
One time.
Discover can alert you for free if they find your social security number on the dark web.
On the dark web, ooh. I mean, these things try to scare you instead of like, why not make a... The actual internet is not really a light web. Like, it's not really what people claim or think it is. So, why continue? I mean, in this same manner. That's what I'm talking about. IOTA, they're talking about tagging digital twins to cars. I mean, doesn't that sound like the right thing to do with if you're gonna have digital IDs on people? I also don't think you need to put it injected into people or anything. You just, as long as they have some kind of thing. The issue is you don't want people to have records that, like, I mean, the police are exerting on my permanent record in a way which is, it's not legitimate. And so the defamation and problems can hurt people to an extreme degree. So you just have to be really careful with stuff like that. And you want to, there are privacy concerns. Look, God's going to be able to look into everything. Already can. People are trying to like undo themselves to undo that, and it's like the Spirit of God's just like, look, I already know Matthew Wilkins is going to work with me to undo anything you do, so just stop it. Like, work with him instead of fighting him. I'm not going to like get into your privacy in ways that I wouldn't want mine violated. I would want people to look into mine like I'm doing now when there's oversight issues. Like, I need people need oversight. Like, yo, I need you to come look over this situation that I'm in for a third party to say whatever. The issue is when third parties are just lying and exerting on this adversarially on me or on someone. Harris County. Feeling sick, Harris County officials open hotline after elevated PIMS levels detected.
¿Cuánto valían los lentes?
Como 7.
Ay, ¿cómo? ¿Lentes para sol? ¿Qué? ¿Cómo se
Y ya como que tiene visto de lentes, pues, y dije, oye, y no tienes el número de caja, no sabes que le traen un lente, y yo los compré, casi no los supe, los usaba 3 veces. Pues mándame la foto, mandarle.
más para adelante para abajo?
Y ya que los vio, me dijo, no, yo me quedo con ellos, dijo. Y por ahí me dijo a los muchachos, no, pues le trajo 500, ya que se acaba de pagar.
Subes así arriba, subes así, a ver si va la huella. Hay que tener el otro, un control de 4 llantas.
No, sí se va, pero está pesado agarrar el
Oh, ahí está pesado.
No,
Ahí está. Well, this is a nice chair. How much you pay for this chair?
I think like 2 something,
Yeah, it's
Sí, sabe,
yeah, no, it is
279. Yeah, it's really I like it.
¿Tortilla?
No, it's
¿Este banquito?
yeah, the one. Oh, this is empty bags. Yeah, it's real comfortable.
Yeah, if you need a computer chair, I'll send you the link.
Well, okay.
Ahí está el banquito con las patas para arriba.
No, en la silla no, porque tiene mi piel, güey.
Este.
Este es el banquito. Este tiene mi piel.
Arriba. Arriba de aquí.
A lo mejor aquí en el...
No, arriba del de ahí.
Aquí no le pasa nada. Ok, good.
Estas sillas no, y...
Mira, tráete estos dos, güey, en la mano.
¿Estos dos?
Y tráete estos tan livianitos. Mira, agárralos de aquí.
No, yo los llevo esto.
Ahí así.
¿Dónde?
Se lo, ya está de que lo también.
Sí, lo quiero.
Ya, ahí así. All right. I'm going to bring a 4-wheel dolly to take the mattress, okay?
Okay.
Sí, güey, me costó como 7. Se los di en 6, yo ya, pues usaba, güey. Pero bueno.
Pinche Gil, ¿cómo es esa carrera? Esa Eso es como que es para uno de oficina.
Part of the thing is, as I'm putting stuff like this on YouTube and doing these, it's like it's hard to keep passwords and stuff on track. So I kind of have to rely on like third parties because I believe I would be attacked in these ways, just by some people who wouldn't make wise decisions. But then that would be like a, well, you can just use me as like, don't use me as bait per se. I think that's already happening. But use like, don't let people do that to me. That's what I'm saying. Sovereignty. Like, I mean, if you're gonna be defending anything, that's what you defend, and then it makes an example. Because those people, first of all, aren't attacking. If they are attacking other people, you catch them by attacking me, and if they, especially when they're attacking me, and it's like if they aren't attacking other people, then there you go. I mean, it's like they're making an example out of me. This went from. Mika just mentioned me in a comment. Yo, you're right about those things, though I think most of the criminal element of stuff is, even criminals, like, they want to, like, these cartel leaders who are at the highest echelons of criminal activity, they can't actually exist in the light of day. So at some point, even criminal activity, like, people want to just exist comfortably, and that's what I'm saying, like, that's universal. And I believe people are making a false kind of thing about people wanting to be criminals or whatever. When you make a reality that's better, I think a lot of the socioeconomic factors on that go away. And mostly I mean, the outlaw image, you can still have whatever image you want. I mean, when the police aren't enforcing dumb laws, that a lot of that is just you can have your own image, and so you don't have to worry about that. And then as far as crypto, yeah, you're right. All the things you've said are 100% on. I mean, it is physical money because you can exchange it for such, but it's not like tangible dollar bills and paper and stuff. They took trackable stuff, and the Houston Police Department has acted not just inept but illegally. I think they've participated in robbing me because I think Nick Vo is a corrupt police officer, and he figured he could put he could put charges on me instead of help me with my issue and then steal my crypto. And I believe that's happening, and I believe they've paid off the Judge Baldwin here, and they aren't helping me, and they're abusing away my rights and making a terrible example of trackable money. So yeah, you're spot on. Help me with this, please. Yeah. Hope you're having a blessed day. Yeah. Gotta keep the app open for it to upload. I'm at 90% battery. This drains, like doing stuff like that drains the battery a lot. One thing, I need a backpack where I can like plug in all my stuff, know it has enough charge to like charge everything, and it's not gonna drain my stuff, and it's gonna like blah blah, and that'd be nice. I saw a backpack with kind of that capability. It had a solar charger. That'd be nice if the Thule one added something like that, and or some kind of like that I could put in some kind of charging system. I could find some kind of charging system, put it at the bottom of the backpack, maybe, or maybe Thule could work on one. Someone could, and because I could then go around broadcasting. It's like you kind of like have to replicate. I was gonna say when my dad in Vietnam, they had to carry around big bulky stuff like that. I mean, I don't actually think that's 100% necessary. We could just set up this city in a better way, but at the moment I feel like I have to be in some kind of like psychological war in this reality, because I am, and like people could hurt me, but I don't actually think it's as easy to do that as, I mean, I got hit by a car, but I think it's in a lot less people's interest. It's really in nobody's interest to do that. Only these people who are trying to like up in the system illegally as police officers, Nick Vo, are that. Well, no, we were just trying to make some kind of example in a really wrong fashion, and
Eso lo necesita, pero ¿cómo? ¿Quién le va a inyectar otros 5 millones?
Pero era, sí es cierto. Está que quede mal y no paraba de pintar. Y estrenó camioneta y... Entonces hay cosas que la gente ve que...
I'm going to take the mattress right now. So you want to put a blanket at the bottom, we just as is. If you want, this is clean. I have a blanket in the trunk, I'm going to put a blanket at the bottom.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
this is clean here.
All right.
Vamos para allá.
Yeah. Hay que ponerlo en el centro. Yeah. That is, okay, good. We'll be back for the lesson, okay?
Okay, cool.
I think this time it's going to take like 2 hours.
Yeah. I don't think it'll take any longer. The house is a lot easier to get into also. Like really easy, that's what I'm saying I like about it. It's just you have to be careful with the mattress. I don't want it to rub on the ground and get super dirty. But once it gets into the house, I mean, that'll be good. And I can wash clothes and stuff after this, because I think I have Tide Pods and stuff here. And I hope I do. And if I don't, I can order them or go to the store. I mean, I'm now moving forward again. Like they really people like when Joel lied about me. That really was like that's a major hit. Like that's a major across the being. I gotta like recover from in these, and that's kind of like fight that I'm talking about. It's like some kind of psychological. I mean, it's a lot. It's weighty what these people have done and are doing. When the Dynamo do that, it's weighty. When like my parents kick me out because of what the Dynamo does, it's weighty. I mean, they shouldn't do that. When the Dynamo defame me and lie about me because they've been caught lying to the community, they don't want to fess up to it. I mean, how do these people not, like, they'll fire people and not actually deal with the problem instead of dealing with the problem and making more money? It makes no sense, and it's ego things, actually. Additionally, they're just violating people in the community. I mean, all sorts of people are continually violating me, but, like, the Dynamo have violated a number of people's rights. Deceptive Trade Practices Act. I mean, any lawyer that wants to work with me, this is such a fucking big case. I mean, it's clear that you will have a payday. I say any lawyer. Some good lawyers, how does that sound? I let my friends and family help me decide. But I mean, that's actually something. Like some lawyer comes up and tells my mom, yeah, your son's his rights are being violated. He's been defamed. Like, he has a huge case, a number of huge cases. I mean, then my mom wakes up and says, oh, okay, I see what he's been saying. And we move forward in a way where, I mean, that lawyer, whatever lawyer reaches out, set for life. Like, actually, only the police threatening them because the police have acted wrong could stop people from acting right. And again, I don't think Moore as a lawyer, Michael Moore, who's been put on my, I don't think he's a good lawyer. I don't think he's on my side. Actually, like, he's been working against my interests and he just pretends to be on my side. And nah, dude, you are not on my side. Not even calling you dude. Nah, person. You do not appear to be on my side. Seems like he's even, like, super stressed out every time because it's like the whole thing is a sham. The whole thing is wrong. They're acting illegally and immorally. Like, they're trying to upend the American system to abuse away my rights, to make an example to people in foreign lands that they would do that. Like the Roman Empire or something was like, you know, people are saying God Emperor Trump. Well, he does have covert action ability on his throne, and I think he goes around thinking it's the throne of the beast, and I'm pretty sure that's why the beast limo and, you know, the Secret Service under his thing can attack me. But if they do that and they violate, like, I mean, it's more than an impeachable offense. Like, it's treasonous to the nth degree with, yeah, a court would be held and you'd be burning laked because the president turning into a terrorist is super fucking problematic. And working for the Prince of Russia and Tobolsk and Mashek. Prince of Russia and Moscow and Tobolsk and in Russia. I mean, actually, that country at the end of the Bible that invades Israel comes down from the north. That's where to Russia. Russia would go straight down towards Israel. I mean, through all these lands that are mentioned, still people want to be arguing with me. That's Ezekiel 38:39, Revelation 19:20. The place that I'm saying where Houston is set up in Kingdom of Heaven, it's Revelation 21:22. And there you go. That's it. This person that's attacking me is thrown in a burning lake. It's Revelation 20. There's a prostitute engaging all this, like Stephanie Yosten or some of the women attached to me or something. It's Revelation 17:18. Some men are doing that as well. Revelation 17:18. Daniel 7, 8, and 10, and 12. And 11 maybe. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's the book of Daniel. The end of the book of Daniel. Like after the stories. Like, yes, there's a court case. The other ones are like a prophecy. First part's a story, the other part's a prophecy. Right? So one's like, this is Daniel, and then this is what Daniel says about stuff. So you see Daniel's character, and then you see what Daniel says. Remember, Daniel, who was in the lion's thing, is like dropped to the ground. He's fine in the lion's place. He's fine in the furnace. He's dropped to the ground by this person who's just like coming to say, this is what's up. So, yeah.
A mí, pues, ¿verdad? Y ya le dijiste, y has agarrado muchos ranchos, pues Sí, pedazo de 8 o 10 dólares más o menos. No pasa nada.
Let me, mira, deja pongo esto.
Ahora para esto trajillo, güey.
Ya, deja pongo esto aquí. No, no, vamos a echar arriba los. Mira, escúchalo para allá.
¿La mesa?
Las cosas largas estas. Ya, a ver si. Pero esa no va a caber por el. No, I think they will.
¿Para ahorita?
Déjame checar. Se ve que no pasa por la puerta, güey. It won't fit to the door.
No, sí, está, güey. Bueno, por eso no, por ahí.
No, no, vamos a acostarla. Yeah, I don't think it won't fit to the door.
All right.
Ahí te va.
Ya, échamelo aquí.
Ese hierro no va a
Ya, déjame pongo aquí así.
You probably want to put that on the bottom of that here.
Yeah. Yeah, put that on the bottom. Yeah, flip it down. Yeah. Oh, yeah, always sit down, correct? And the way we want to scratch the.
Yeah, it has those screw things.
Oh, yeah, it's fine right there.
Okay.
It won't fit through the screws.
All right.
Okay. And
You want to be able to push
it is good.
Okay.
Okay, ¿qué más hay ahí?
Esto es otra cosa larguita también.
Okay. No, we have other car. So I don't want to.
¿No?
Yeah, well, let me use the car.
¿Nomás eso?
Este de aquí. You use this. Ponlo ahí abajo. Ah, no, ¿por qué tiene empty?
No, tiene cosas.
Oh, es que some stuff on it. Okay.
Ahora los vamos con tu silla así.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be sleeping on. I didn't want it to
Yeah,
be dirty.
okay.
Déjame ver más o menos los hierros pequeños abajo. Esto.
Trate las sillas y ponlas ahí paraditas.
You could put that, I mean,
¿Es de metal?
Ya, o ponlas así paradas. Ponlas paraditas. Ya. Tráete la cosa esa de.
¿Esta madera?
Ya, ponla ahí.
¿En medio?
Ya, en medio. Detente atrás. Así, ok. Ahora,
Entonces.
pon la silla aquí arriba. Échame la silla aquí arriba. Ahí está, ok. Okay, that's good. We have one more trip for the TB and that, okay?
yeah.
Llévate hacia adelante, Román.
Here, do you want to take these things?
Oh,
Or-
yeah, yeah,
I could take those.
No,
Don't
put it
even.
right here on the, put it right, espérame, Román. Aquí va este. Put it on top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is good.
All right.
We got we want to bring the 2-wheel
Okay.
and the 4-wheel for the box, and we're good, okay?
All right, perfect. I'll make sure it's all cleaned out.
Se pone, güey. O por el que no se agarra el Tú doblas aunque lo agarre y levanten esto. ¿Sabes qué es lo que pasa con Román, güey? Román.
No, él
Román tiene buena voluntad.
deja manejar por.
Ey, por esto. Eso es lo que pasa. Entonces, a Román lo hacen quedar mal, güey. Entonces,
No, pero. Qué huevo se quedó, ¿no?
¿no? Ya uno yo no sé cómo se maneja él.
Bueno, no sé.
Que él no sé cómo se maneja con él, güey. Te vas a quedar mal.
Like, you know, cops in other countries, I was watching video on YouTube, cops in other countries are showing some police officers are generally seen as corrupt. Police in America are seen as like supposed to be seen as more upstanding, and you know, Europe and these countries, the English and the Europeans, the Dutch and stuff, but it seems like these things are being launched out of those countries and prostitution's legal in the Netherlands. So I mean, I would have to say, like, you're attacking people in another country trying to use sovereignty to abuse them. Yeah, you're injecting a poison, like you're causing chemicals in people's bodies to exert because of how you've tried to bond to them and abuse them. You're wrong and you're out of line and you're going to be dealt with in an extreme manner. I mean, seriously, a cop in a first world country abusing people for sexuality over a long period, trying to hide it and stuff, using a shield and a gang of corrupt police officers. Yes, Nick Vogt, that's why you would be dealt with by being thrown into a burning lake alive. You would meet hell in real life. Like the people who are trying to attack me. I mean, that is what hell is. That is what you can go to hell means. I mean, actually. So, I mean, do you think that that's what the Bible is talking about? Death? I mean, okay, well, that's the first death. But the second death is the burning lake. So, I mean, you don't want the burning lake, right? I think we're already dead because of how this sexual attack has, like, bonded people that shouldn't be bonded. And you can see people's lives are attached that shouldn't be attached, and they've done it. People have just done this wrong. Instead of, like, bonding to people and doing, like, whatever. It's like the thing that I'm saying, where it's like these women, I mean, Brittany Dora Bragasso. I believe David Brockemeyer took her virginity in the Garden Oaks Park and that would be her first husband, or probably maybe the first person she had sexual contact with, but that's someone she actively said this about. And if it's difficult for people to hear the truth, don't fucking go so far from the truth that it's hurting people's reality and that you have to lie and that your lies are building up rape, abuse over time for money. I mean, this is terrorist action and it's wrong. All these people who are pretending to be Christian, we're not, they are not. Unless Nick Vo has said no, like I think some of these people, like I believe Brandon Orlando maybe actually reached out and that Nick Vo has put this no thing in, and that's why it's the Nicolations. It's like some corrupt police officer can fuck up the system for everybody. Yes, Nick Vo, the heat is on and it will only get hotter and hotter. You have actively assaulted and participated in the abuse of someone who's rooted here, and trying to pull me out by the roots is only going to get you, go to hell. Exactly. I mean, seriously. And the judge system here, I mean, all you're doing is setting up a thing where historically, yeah, they abused Matthew Wilkins. The judges, they didn't realize how inappropriate it was, and that IA would do something, like that there would be an IA judge who would say, you guys are so wrong, you're going to have to change. The system's going to exert on you as such. You tried to exert on me, well, it created a whole different system. God that's exerting on you. Higher magistrates exerting on you. Don't do this. I mean, they're abusing me. The evidence is all there. They're trying to pretend like it's not. There's literally a chain of evidence so great on my Twitter that it's like they have to create a fake reality around me and try to abuse my life away from me. And all that's happening is the more people that they try to pay off around my situation, more people are caught up in a terrible situation. It's like, you guys need to immediately say, like, the police can't even protect me in this situation. The police have acted illegally. They're acting like a gang that the other gangs are gonna, like, literally, that's the point, is like, the gangs are like, oh, wait, Matthew Wilkins could hold the police to account in a way that nobody else could ever. Let me shine a light on this. This would actually be worthwhile to, like, put up in the light of day. I mean, seriously. Do you get, like, because the police are acting like a gang of terrorists and abusers. So, but even if not, partially what I'm saying is, Brittany Derbergas, Brittany Orlando, and these other women, Nicole Fritchie, Nicole Aguilar, and they're just living fantasy realities that aren't real. Like, that's the whole point. Like, who was the first person you married? Like, I know with Nicole Fritchie, I mean, her and Vic Valdez, I mean, they were connected. The thing is, like, these are formative periods, and you spend a lot of time and, like, psychologically impress on people, and then they, like, the whole thing of Jesus talks about divorcing. You're not supposed to divorce people. Like, you just add on. So, like, I would just add on. You get it? I have someone, and I add on to that, and the two become one flesh, and the two become one flesh. That's why, like, with Israel itself is literally Leah, Rachel, Zilpah, Bilhah. Zilpah, Bilhah. The maids, the handmaids. I mean, seriously. So, these women who claim to be Christian, and then like Claire O'Cat or Claire Bethany Paget, I mean, you want to be cool, you're the lamest fucking idiots. Like, she's numb, so she has to hurt herself doing the body modification stuff because she's attacking the word of God and the only thing that provides feeling. Like, you're just an abusive girl who's like being used to rape attack people who should not be attacked at all. Should be put into positions and honored. And your friends are really making it obvious that you're aware you're playing part in it and wrong. You're lying to the police. You're perjuring yourself. Like Joel Macaluso has perjured himself. All these people. Like, yes, there would be a big operation run to deal with a bunch of people even using the corrupt court system. Yes, it would even let the court system go as far as it's gone. Probably further. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't understand how the court hasn't caught on yet. But I would immediately, like, come cut this off of me, because Judge Baldwin, you're in risk of more than just losing, like, your position of authority. You could go to jail, like, more than just jail over this. Like, this is a major situation, more than just a reprimand. And I don't disrespect authority. I'm authority speaking to lower authorities. And This is like the whole of America speaking through me to some corrupt individuals who don't realize you are problematic. I don't go away. I only like have a time capsule that lasts, and these actions go and stand in history. And no matter how much money gets exerted, yeah, a bunch of money was exerted on me illegally. It doesn't matter. You get it? So that's in. That's in. This is done. I mean, they can push it farther. It's only pushing themselves further into a bad situation.
All right, we just, I don't know. Acuéstale a ver si la cadera así. Así como.
No, parada, no hay cabello. Ahí.
No, papá, que no le pegues, así, mira. Ahí así no se cae. Así,
Pasa los cuadros.
los cuadros aquí deben ser. Yo no, está bien. Tú toca, déjame uno de hecho que mira, aquí.
¿Me llevo aquel?
Sí, tú lleva que. All right, okay?
All right.
Make sure that was steady.
All right.
Sí cabe ahí, ¿verdad?
¿Dónde le dije? Porque digo, está mal también.
Oye, cuidado con lo mal.
Put my hand in my pocket after getting hit by a car. Yeah, that hurt to the judgeship here. I don't know why they threw me into prison immediately after watching that, other than they're satanic and abusive. I mean, seriously, Judge Baldwin, you're a rapist. You go down as a rapist. Abuser, actually. All these people do. And all the people participating.
¿Le compró usted también? No sé cuánto.
Pobre, fueron como 100 solares.
Sí.
Before I was gone by like that.
Digo, está bien. ¿De acuerdo? Digo, igual si te quieres ganar algo tú.
So the new house is one story, two story.
Yeah, it's one story.
Okay.
It'll be very quick to go in.
You
and
live
out.
with your parents?
No, it's an old my grandma's house, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
like it's an old house. We've
good.
been in the city for a long time. I think.
So they're gonna help you with the rent, and you're gonna stay in the house.
Yeah, I've been staying there, and we don't have. I mean, we own it, so it's like
No, good.
we've been there for a long time, the 30s at least. You know. And you know, the cryptocurrency stuff is like starting to head back upwards. So now would be the time to take advantage.
Well, you know what? I don't know really much about that stuff.
I'll give you my information. You should send it to your son, like and he can help you with crypto,
Yeah.
because it can get. I mean, it would probably put your business ahead of the game to a degree that you would gain more business.
You know what? My son used to have another phone, and he invested like $1,000 3 years ago. And I honestly, I don't know anything about this. You know, I'm not a technician guy about the market and all that. But he started good. He made like 5,000, and then dropped down. He right now got like 200 or 300. Like, you know, it's like everything.
Yeah, I mean, I know that I invested a paycheck, $350, and it made it up to that $350 turned into like 6 figures, $100 and something thousand. And then I turned that into $1 million, and it was stolen. The issue is you can track it all. I just can't get the police to help me, and I'm trying to get the community to hold the police to account.
Really?
Because I would be probably a crypto billionaire. Your company, like I would give your company, you know, shout out. But seriously, I had $1 million last year in January.
Really?
Yeah, and so like the exchange was robbed and hacked,
Yeah.
and the coins were stolen. But it's like you're saying, it's technical. You can track it all, and I can't get the police here to help me, and they're supposed to be. In fact, I think one of the police officers have been paid off and is not helping me. So I mean, talk to your son. It's a great way to make money, and I mean, you said it went to 5,000. I mean, he could retire. You could retire, and he could retire like at this age within a year or so, because that's where this is headed. Like.
Yeah, mira, ve ahí a la oficina, abre esa puerta, abre esa puerta y dile, pregunta por el restroom. Ahí te va a decir ahí. Ahí, métete a la oficina.
It's a scarce resource. There's only so much, right?
Yeah, you know, like this business, I have a partner in Dallas, and you know, I just run the business, you know, like for the 25%, and you know, the big partners in Dallas.
Yeah.
And you know, he's the guy who takes the decision and all that, but you know,
I mean, you can share it with him. All you got to do is like it would put your company ahead, but in the least, talk to your son about it for your personal investment.
Okay.
And you get like, you don't have to invest a lot to make a big difference. Yeah, exactly. To get a big return. Your return on investment's a lot, because it's a scarce resource, and right now is early on. And the more publicity on it quickly, like if people help me with this case, it would very quickly, like instantaneously, be one of the most talked about things in the nation, and on the planet. And I think that very quickly you go from not as wealthy to wealthy enough to retire like that. So I mean, think this through. It's a quick way to get out of working. It's another kind of work in and of itself, though, to actually trade and invest.
We give a squishy seat, but you'll be good.
Not a problem. I'm fine being in the middle here.
Yeah, we're gonna get in the middle, but the other guy is taller. We're gonna get in the middle.
All right.
So glad we're finished before these guys, you know, because it's a pain when it is 2 or 3 movers in this building.
Yeah.
And you know, it's not a reservation. I mean, you cannot reserve the elevator because it's open to everybody.
Oh.
And it's a pain to use the elevator. If you want to spend 1 hour to load a truck, you spend 2.
Yeah.
Because somebody has the elevator and you need to wait to get your turn. And it's a...
And that only took an hour. That was perfect.
Yeah, I mean, but would have been other 2 movers. I mean, we will spend 2 hours because the elevator is not available.
Yeah. Well, good weather and good timing.
Yeah.
We're blessed.
Yeah, here is your car.
Thank you. We're blessed. Is he gonna be on the side here?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up my friend on the front door.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go to the new house.
Do I have a seatbelt or no?
I don't think so. You good?
Okay.
You good? You know,
Right.
it is a sure.
All right. Yeah, you just you'll turn
For how long you live in this building?
6 months exactly.
6 months.
Yeah,
So
but
you have a contract for 6 months?
no, I had it for 12 months. They evicted me illegally, and
Oh, really?
I can't. I'm being attacked by the police because I got robbed and a corrupt police officer stealing from me instead of helping me.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you help me, you can get a lot of money because they're holding down a whole system of money. So like, you could retire if you help me. I promise you. You and your son would be able to retire. Like you'd be able to pay off your son's school debt and retire like instantly if he had school debt.
Yeah, you know, we have this it's gonna be on the left side on West Gray.
You just turn onto like Dunleavy and then you turn left on Gray, and we'll go all the way down to the end of
Agárrame
Gray,
aquí de arriba, güey, ándale, David.
or the beginning of it.
Ya tenemos todo, ¿verdad?
Yes. I'm just gonna go all the way to the end of Gray. And then you just turn right, and then it's 1, 2, 3 streets down, and it's the only house on the street, on the block.
So finally, they stopped the fire on their park?
Yeah, but then it re-caught fire.
Really?
Yeah.
They have another fire again?
I saw the picture, it exploded again today.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, in fact, here, I'll pull this out so you can see.
They going to increase the gas price? They're going up. You'll see it.
Hopefully not, you know.
No, I'm pretty sure they will do it, you know, because they want a reason for nothing to increase the price.
Deer Park, Texas is under a shelter-in-place order over air quality conditions.
Oh my goodness.
And here's you can see it exploding again. Like, that's from today.
Yeah, because I saw yesterday that around 3 or 4, it was completely
Out.
Yeah, they stopped the fire, but I don't know really.
You could see it from space.
Oh really?
Yeah. Like, you could see the...
So where goes all the smoke? Disappear quickly?
I think that we were blessed that the wind and weather, like the clouds in the area, grabbed it up and pulled it out of the area and pulled it away from here.
Yeah, put it to the ocean somewhere to the...
Yeah, actually I might have taken it north towards Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
But you know, today's weather is nice. It's pretty beautiful today,
Yeah,
and I don't think that the explosion today is as big.
No.
So if they don't keep it contained, though, it might, you know, it could probably still cause problems. But we gotta do that.
So I was driving on the 59, and I saw a big cloud on the left side, all the way on the left side.
Yeah. I woke up and it was I'm watching, like, I have it live stream, and I'm watching Texas Southern on my live stream, and like you could see over Texas Southern University, like over, like it's the webcam looks over downtown Houston. You could see the dark cloud like going over the sky. It looked like really dark storm clouds or something, but it was smoke.
Whoa. Shush. That's not it. It's going to be to the right, to the left.
It'll be on the right side, but I would stay in the middle lane.
Oh, okay.
Like, cause you're just gonna go for it'll be this street ends in 3rd Ward.
Okay. So basically it's close to downtown.
Yes, it's very close to downtown. It's between U of H and
He's in the fucking phone. Oh my gosh.
it's between U of H and Midtown. So do you know where University of Houston is?
I remember some, but I'm not very clear.
Okay, it's between that and Midtown. go over the bridge into 3rd Ward, and then it's West Gray goes this way, right? And so we're like parallel. It's on the same place. It's just we got to go over the bridge and right. I mean, so do you know U of H is in 3rd Ward, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's between U of H and Midtown. So this is Midtown. When we go over the bridge, that's 3rd Ward. If you keep going, that's U of H. Between U of H and Midtown. So once we go over the bridge, it'll be like a couple blocks away. But it's a 1-story house, and I just need you guys to bring this stuff in. So it won't be, I don't think it'll be much of an issue.
You think Rockets will make this year? They're a good team, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I saw that James Harden scored 50 points again.
She's the best.
Yeah, he scores a lot, that's for sure.
I'm surprised last year how they let run the Warriors. It was on the final 3-2-2. They just need one game to make it 3-2, and then 3-3 at Oakland, and then back to home to close the deal, and they lose.
Yeah.
They lose 2 games straight.
Yeah.
I can't believe why they didn't make one.
You just have to have more, spirit this time.
It was injured.
Spirit.
You know what's the short guy, the black guy,
Chris Paul?
yeah, Chris Paul. He was injured.
Yeah.
And it was a point.
Yeah.
Harden, he couldn't make it himself.
Yeah. I mean, in the final games, that's important.
Yeah, final. Yeah, you need to get the guys at the ready to go. I think this time it's. And they have another guy. The guy has the golden hair on the head. What's his name? He's a tall guy. He's a good guy. I saw the game last week. What's the name? Makara Sakama. I don't know what's the damn name.
I'd have to check that out.
He has a like gold stripe here in the head. He's a good guy.
You just go down. So stay on the street on the feeder here. So don't get on the highway.
Okay,
Turn
right?
turn right. Yeah, turn right.
Right here.
Yeah, and then so turn left over the bridge.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go back towards like West Gray, because like I said, it's at the end of West Gray. And then turn left here. You ever come to this part of town?
So at some point, we have a few customers move on this section, but not very often. But we have some customers in the other section beside.
Yeah, and you can get the left left hand. I mean, in the middle lane here. Just stay in the middle lane. This part of town's like coming up and being gentrified. So like a lot of the cheap land around here is being bought up and turning into townhomes and
Yeah,
stuff.
but they're building all brand new properties.
Yeah.
So they're going to increase the value for the community.
Everybody could have more money here, like you, your family, everybody connected to me could have more money if they work with me because of this crypto stuff. It's like before the internet. Like seriously, I don't know how. It's like I'm literally telling people how money is going to be printed and nobody wants to listen to me. So I'm saying this. Listen to me. Tell your son to message me. Like I'll give you.
I'm going to ask him about it.
And I'll send. You know, you talk about like I made videos on YouTube about it already.
Oh,
So
really?
I've been doing that. Like I still have that YouTube channel, but I've been able to work on other stuff now and do the talk about crypto. And
there's many coins, many names of the coins, right? It's many.
yeah, in fact, if you want to look it up right now on YouTube, you can do that, and he can see like he can see I'm talking about it. You can listen to it right now, and I explain it to you. Like,
Okay, he does speak English very well. But
I could just take his phone and do it. But I'm saying for you, like if you wanted to listen to it and watch it, and I'm sure I could have people, like I have a friend who could help translate it for me. You know, I have a number of friends so that I believe would help, and so I think that yeah, I mean.
so right now you work in another place, or you have a
Right now, I'm just gonna keep working on this. You can see they're tearing stuff down there. Keep going straight, and you know, townhomes going up. This is where my family is from in Houston. So like, my dad was born here in 1946.
Yeah.
And my grandma was born here in like 1919. And we're being attacked by a corrupt police officer.
Really?
Like, yes. And he's stolen my money. Like he's helping people. He's aiding people stealing my money. Turn left here. Or you can actually, here, keep going straight a little, and then at this street, turn left. I'm gonna set it up so it'll be easier for her to get out and do stuff. Turn left, and then
Bueno.
it's that house.
No, aquí andamos, pues todavía andamos, vamos a pasear. Pues vamos a lo mejor como en una hora acabamos, güey, en una 40 minutos. Is this the corner?
Yeah, it's this house.
Oh, this corner.
And we
Okay,
can
okay.
take it. We can take the things through the gate.
Hey, ahorita vamos a cargar de volada. Hey, güey, si quieres ahorita te hablamos para atrás. Oh, okay, this is going to be the house, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to park right here.
¿Aquí va a ser?
Yeah.
And we can just take it through the front door, most of the stuff.
Yeah, I think we go to right here. I think we go to right here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, my man, let's do this quick. Let's go to the other side. You take this, my friend?
Sure.
Yeah, just open the door and we will take the door. Ponlo ahí, más ponlo. Y avienta los blancos, no los dobles, más puse ahí arriba. Ahí, échate más ahí. Tienes por lado. Yeah, keep that door on. Good, my friend.
Give me a moment.
Oh, you have a package in here.
Yeah. I gotta unlock this gate. But I mean, it's just straight in here.
Oh, okay.
And most of this stuff we can just put in the front, and I want to lay the mattress across something, and then
Oh, okay.
that's it. And I can put everything together. So. All right. Welcome in. So You can take some of this stuff to the back here. There's
Okay,
it's
yeah.
like this.
Can you please move this out of the way?
Yeah, here. If you move that, if you could put.
This one, okay. Put this in here.
Yeah, just put it over there somewhere.
Okay. How about those?
That's gonna be in here somewhere.
Aquí te dejan los cargos y quedamos aquí.
Though those chairs could go in the back. You can
Oh,
put
yeah,
that in the
las
back.
sillas. Yeah, let me align this in the back here. Okay.
Because I'm gonna put the bed going this way. I just have to move this myself.
Oh, okay. Let me put this on the side too.
Actually, well.
Okay.
And you can just bring like those boxes and stuff. There should be space like right here, huh?
Yeah, we can stack. We can make a pile of it.
And the mattress. You guys could put the mattress, like, I'll show you when you're moving it.
How about this chair?
You can bring it, you can put it over here. You can put it like in here, right on.
Also, this is gonna be your bedroom right here.
Not at the moment,
Not okay.
but it'll eventually, it'll be something, maybe an office or something.
Oh, okay. You know what? You can move this trash can. We can use this paper boxes too.
Okay. Did you call me? I'm just moving something. One moment. Old tennis rackets. Would you be able to help me move one thing so I can open up this space?
Yeah.
All right, I'll set it up. Or maybe I guess two things.
Don't hold it.
What do you want to move?
I'm gonna move the mattress like into here and the bed frame and stuff, and so I wanted to move this into the back room, and just so I was gonna move this stuff off here. So if you can help, if you can keep moving things
Yeah.
in, I'll get it ready.
Yeah,
like,
clear this
Yeah.
space. vuelva a salir a su cuenta. 10,000. Esto juntarle unos 10,000 para que haga así. Vamos a seguir. How about this shirt?
You can also put that in that room, yeah. Almost.
Vamos a dar la punta cama.
I think to get this in, I'm just gonna take some moving stuff around here. Ew. I had something on it. I forgot. And you can put that stuff in here. Just can I see the big one?
Yeah.
Big piece. That piece. The big piece.
You want to open that? I quiere agarrar the big piece, okay?
Okay.
Okay, in this
Yeah,
bowl.
acá.
The little one's right here.
No, I'll take them right here.
Oh, okay. Aquí ponlas aquí, ¿no?
¿Todos allá?
Yeah.
Sí, pero entendí que ya tenían.
Yeah, okay, take this. Here's the one, okay. Here's the one, is there?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, so I think we got just left the bed and the side rails
And the mattress.
Ben, Roman?
Okay, so this is what
Roman, okay.
when we open up space in this room here, like, here's my thought. We just twist this way, move that stuff there, bring the table into this room.
Okay, you want to push
So
this? Okay.
if we can bring this corner to this way, so it's facing, it's like you would face it that way.
Okay, lo voy a doblar yo, Roman. Espérame.
Sí.
Oh, it's a sofa bed?
¿Está bien pesado?
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, no.
It might be a bed.
Yeah, it's a bed. It's
Oh, okay.
a little heavy.
Yeah, that's why then. I
I'm
apologize.
so glad we
¿Dónde lo vas a
don't
hacer para allá?
take- No, nomás. So how do you want it facing that way?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it'll fit right here, my friend.
If you, I mean, it'll fit this almost the same place it was, just not
Okay.
like it'll fit where this is right here, and that's, I mean, it's.
Okay, yeah. A ver, dale más vuelta.
If you just keep it, if you kept
Keep
going.
Yeah, yeah. Levántalo un poquito de adelante, güey. Gíralo, levanta un poquito ahí.
Do you need help lifting up?
Levanta un poquito ya, levanta. Ahí está, ahí va, espérame. Ahí va para allá, ok, gíralo. Ok, muy good.
And then,
No, así como viene, échalo para acá, no quiera que no para allá. Ahí así, ya, un poquito más.
Acá para
It's-
allá.
Okay, espérame, no, I think it's so we can.
are you good? Can you get
yeah,
out?
it's good right there, but you got the heater right here.
Okay, yeah, it's perfect. I mean, it's not used, so
Okay, right there is fine?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let me get it out of there.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
so
And can you move that like backwards a bit so that we can
this one?
like
I'm
no
doing this? Okay.
just back
Okay,
towards there.
okay. Más para atrás, okay.
And then
This
this
on this corner.
well here, let me move these things.
Okay.
Here, you can move that
Arrastra
right
un
there.
poco para atrás, quedito. Yeah.
And then just that like facing this way or something.
Ahí, sí, salte para un lado.
That's fine. Though.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
there you
good.
go. And I mean, I think it should fit through there. Do you?
So the chairs will.
The
so you wanna
chairs
put the whole,
in the least. I want to get the chairs into that room.
but you basically you want to put the table. In
Yeah,
the room.
I think that the top. I
Pero,
mean,
hold on. Espera, deja. The top come out.
I'm see how in the middle here there's some kind of.
I mean, no, I think I think it's for one piece.
Agárrale de la base.
But you know the legs are loose. No,
'cause-
I'm gonna try to hold on.
Okay, there's a thing
The
on
legs are loose. See?
there's a thing on the bottom of it.
Yeah, you need to tie these legs with that loose. Okay. Mira, Román, doble para acá. Yeah, let's see if it'll fit that way.
Okay.
Yo me voy. Move the chair, please. Ábrete para acá, hermano. Que entren primero las patas. Que te entren. Hey, está suelta ya. The legs are very loose.
Okay.
You need to tie this. Ok, ahora québrate tú para allá, güey, todo. Ya quebras todo. Yep. Ok. Ok, good.
Thank you.
Vete derecho, ya enderezate. Igual lo vamos a meter ahí. A ver si lo metemos aquí. Métete ahí. Ya.
If I need to undo the legs and take them off while you bring the other stuff in, I can do that.
Espérame, a ver. Ok, hold on. Push that to the back. Ya, a ver. ¿Ya entró la pata,
No,
hermano?
güey, dale.
That's as much as I can.
Ok, a ver, mételo ahí.
Here.
No, güey, no entra.
¿No entra? ¿En qué se atora? Ok, keep going. Ok, good. Espera. Ok, good. Ok, skin. Ok, quebra todo. Espérame. Ahí está, ok. Okay, how do you want to put the table?
Just right here. Just
Let
whenever.
me show you. You need to tie the screws.
Okay.
It's very loose, the leg. See?
Yeah. I'll do that after. I'll do that when
Okay.
You can just face it like it was
Okay.
right here. Like I want to be able to pull the sofa bed out.
Haz más para acá, hermano.
So like right, yeah,
Right here?
exactly. It's perfect.
So you want
Thank
to put the chairs on the side?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but those legs are very loose.
I'll get under it
Yeah,
afterwards.
just get out.
Because I'm not gonna be using it really. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just gonna be storage at the moment.
Oh, this is gonna be storage? Okay.
Yeah, this is like a storage, or if a
Okay.
friend comes, they can sleep on
Oh,
that.
yeah, good.
Thank you. And
Ahí están para allá, más ponlas ahí. Tú ponlas ahí. Vamos. Okay, so you want to use this space for the bed?
yeah,
Okay. So we're gonna lean it up right here to the mattress on this side?
yeah. You could we could take that
Okay.
and just put it somewhere else, just wherever, maybe on the boxes or something even, because I'm gonna have that out here too. Thank you. Gracias. Gracias.
Espérame. Sígueme. Okay, you want to put the pots right here against the wall?
Yeah.
Okay. Echa pues más adelante, más para acá. Ahí así. Okay. I'm gonna bring the rest of it. So I think that big table we'll see. I don't think you will need to maybe right here and take up the legs yourself. I don't think it'll fit inside.
All right.
This.
You don't think that it'll be able to?
Yeah,
you'd be able to?
I think it's too narrow. We can try it.
Oh, okay.
Looks too narrow to make the turn.
All right. I don't think it should be too much of a problem to take off the legs. Let me
Yeah,
find.
they can do yourself.
Let me find the tools here. Yeah, you gotta get somewhere. I appreciate all this help. There it is.
No me cállate. Put a shirt right here. Okay. Déjame un lado ahí.
I mean, if you could get the desk in here, you could put it right
we
there.
can try it.
All right. That technique you had earlier was good.
Ya es todo, ¿verdad? Hola, hola. That's inside. Yeah, that's inside. Yeah, can you grab this, my friend? Yeah, take those inside. And this is it.
All right.
Vamos a rescatar el pico, es que no rescatar voy a entrar ahí. Muy acá.
Sí.
Ok, ahí entró. Estoy. Lo bueno es que tiene ahí.
Mira.
Mírale.
Perfect, perfect.
Good, good. It's all right.
All right, you can just bring it over this way and just put it in the middle.
Vete derechito. Un poquito para allá. Ok, québrate para allá. Tú québrate para allá, para allá, para yo entrar. Ya, ahí ya sé. Ándale. Ya entró. Hijo de eso, que ya entró. Ya entró. Vamos con la computadora ahí atrás. Ahí hay computadoras en la mesita, no me vas a ocupar. Ahí, listo ahí, güey. Listo ahí. A tu derecha. Ok. Oh my God.
Perfect, perfect. Watch the cords,
Yeah.
but you're good.
Yeah, good work here. Okay.
You got
Right
it.
here is fine.
Yeah, it's perfect.
All right, my brother. Good done.
Thanks.
Now then, let's go
All right.
outside. Yeah, we got everything out of the truck, the box and thing.
Okay.
Yes, I need you to sign here, my friend. Let me see. Yes, sign right here. You receive that thing.
All right.
Okay. So 95 times 2. $265. Okay, my friend.
All right, perfect. $265.
Okay, my friend.
That's 200s, 320s.
All right. Thank you, my friend. Okay.
No problem. That's for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you,
Thank
my friend. I'm so glad that
Message your son. This
Absolutely.
is chump change compared to I had $1 million
Yeah.
last year in January, headed towards a lot more.
Oh my God.
Everybody who works with me
Yeah.
has a chance to like take part. This is like the internet before it came out.
Yeah.
Imagine investing in internet stock. You wouldn't have to.
What's
be
the
doing
name?
that.
Do you say
Cryptocurrency.
Okay, let me write it here to Kevin because I forgot the name.
But the IOTA token. So.
Okay. Yeah, right here too.
All right.
The name of the.
Here.
Okay, to watch the video. Okay.
Yo X3. Can you read that? Yo X3.
Yeah.
And then
YouTube come to Yo
X3.
X3. Okay.
And then I'll write down one more.
What's the
thing.
name of the coin? Crypto?
There you go.
All right.
And I'll message you about.
cryptocurrency.
Yeah, you can just have your son add me on Facebook. I'll send him all the information, or on whatever he has.
All right, my friend. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, my friend. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my
Thanks,
friend.
Jesus. Have a blessed one.
Okay.
Hey, gracias.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Have a blessed day. Yeah. You got everything out?
Huh?
If there's something left in there, you bring it back, right?
No, I'm gonna make double check.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Just making sure.
Okay.
See you later. Thank you.
That's the wrong way.
need to call, or I need to tweet it, the Property Brothers and Chip and Joanna Gaines and HGTV. Someone was asking why I didn't have a TLC show. I can do my one. But I can get other people in, right? It's my choice, right? Property Brothers seem like nice enough people redoing people's houses. If you're wondering how I get these shots, like this. Is there blood? Yeah, I think there's blood on this strap. And I got hit by the car. Yo, either it overheated or the battery ran out. Either way, I got some pictures and I'm happy with what I got, so. Actually, I'm not done with this, but I'm done with the outside part. Alright, I get to go in, take off these hot pants and cool down. All this stuff down too. Here. Turning the air conditioner on. It's ridiculously warm in here. I want to get this stuff, but basically I'm about done. I'm done with the move-in video, so this is officially like my moving into grandma's house day. And I just want to make sure that I capture it well and I can put this up. And as I'm talking about, I can do my own version of HGTV. When I'm talking about Property Brothers, I mean, like help with this. They can help. They could do this thing where they don't even need HGTV or HGTV. I mean, whatever side of whatever coin wants to jump on it's gonna benefit you regardless wagon. You should jump on this and work with me. I mean, actually. Here's something interesting. I even had this on my Instagram, but it got taken down. I'd like to put up my whole photo stream from my camera on my phone. You can see what's going on in my life. Ew. It's sticky on this. Or it was sticky. Oh, at least I can let natural light in here. Well, shoo. Choo. Yeah. That's my dad. %, if you saw my grandma and I was like, "Es mi abuelita. Es mi abuela." See? I might be able to get away with it. People might believe that. Yes, mi abuela. Sí. That's right, right? Does that mean grandma? I gotta look that up. Do I gotta Google this? Get on the Googs. My dad looked like a smart guy. Smart guy. Smart guy. I want to just try to get relevant things and capture the history. I mean, I think that's important because this will get lost otherwise to time. Not just lost to time, but like people like the people who are attacking my family. They don't care about history, they don't care about reality, they just want to hurt people and cause problems. And seriously, they don't care about reality, or they think they can alter it in a way where they're God, but they're not God. You know who's God? First of all, one moment. This is what I wanted to do. Or this is what I meant to do. I wanted to do it too, but the other thought came into my mind, so I was like, well, let me get the whole of this. Wasp in here. Pull out the Glock and deal with it. Airsoft Glock, but I'm not. Have to go get that airsoft Glock and deal with that. The judge put ridiculous orders like I can't have airsoft guns. I mean, that is such a violation of my rights. It's ridiculous. I'm not causing the problems here. These people who are actively doing such are. A couple more pictures and I'm done. All right, give me one moment. And just finish this by a couple more pictures and then posting these up afterwards and start getting stuff done. Render this. All right, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna. I just want to kind of get a quick walkthrough here, and I'm done. So, you know, here's what's going on. Here's the stuff. I'm unpacking all of this. And this situation is going to change into a desk situation. I'm going to have this bed, I believe, laid out kind of like it's a queen size, so it's going to, I think I have enough room to lay it out this way so that the back thing, this board, is against the wall here, against the window. And I'll set up the desks in a fashion. Once I set that up, I have to see how much room is there. And you know, I have all this. This place is coming together. This place is absolutely coming together. I mean, you know, I say coming together. It has a lot of potential, and my life is, despite people trying to take it apart, my life is coming back together, and I'm happy to do it at my grandma's house. I have a lot of good memories here, and I remember watching Lamb Chop and Ghost Rider and all sorts of stuff when I was a kid, and, you know, I'd like to get, maybe I could even get her back in here and get it really nice and have, like, build a place next door, or maybe I could, you know, I want to make sure that she's all right, and I don't think people have to die. I definitely don't think my grandma, my mom, and my dad have to die. I think I've worked out the way. If people listen to me, I think we can go to the place where you don't have to die either. So, that's the kingdom of heaven. That's why people would be believing that. And that if you believe in Jesus, you believe in Jehovah, or Yahweh, or Yah. That's why you say hallelujah. Or IA to these corrupt police officers. If you're Jehovah's Witness, you don't believe in Jesus. It says clearly in the New Testament, you have to have the Son to have the Father. So Jehovah's Witness believe in a satanic Jehovah, a non-real Jehovah. And so you can clearly see, yo, I believe in Jehovah, Yahweh, Yah, Jah, yo, you know, and Jew, the God Jew. But I also believe Yod-Heh-Wav-Heh, Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh. I believe that Jesus' name is Yoshua, Joshua, Yeshua. Yeshua is He's salvation. Yoshua is Yo is salvation. Jesus is saying He is that Yod, who is the He. So, and if you have that, then you have the Father. And to have the Father is to have the name on you, and to have the name on you is to understand, to have knowledge. I mean, it's just personally experienced. So. That's it. I'm gonna sit down here and end this, and you know, like I said, maybe I'll contact Property Brothers or Chip and Joanna Gaines. They're only in Fort Worth. In fact, I used to have Fort Worth on the stream before I was gang harassed. I could probably put Fort Worth back up on here. You could see, you know, they could probably have a place, a camera or something. You know, fellow Texans, right? This is what this is. Being attacked by people, and you know, I like Dallas. I went to UT Dallas, and there's some people in Dallas that wish were working with me instead of being so adversarial. Again, a lot of people. Alright, that's it for now. I don't know who's calling, because my grandma is not here, and you aren't trying to get me here. If you are, you aren't going to get me on that phone. You just call me on my... Okay, 1 moment. Actually, what am I saying? 1 moment. I'm gonna do this. I remember I put that up there yesterday. That was a pretty good view. That was my right knee. That felt really good. I mean, it didn't... It's kind of uncomfortable, but it felt really good to pop in place. I think the more I'm doing this, it's really obvious. I'm not going anywhere, and the way I've been violated in this community is like... super wrong, right? You get that? I'm talking about getting Fort Worth and Dallas up. I can have Dallas. There's a... Here, I could do this because this camera isn't working. I would be very happy to do the Union Tower camera. And that's what I'm talking about, by the way. Fort Worth is... Give it a moment. There's an old link. I have my stream up 24/7. See, if they have a 4K camera, I'd like to get something up like that on the roof here. It's facing downtown and towards other places. I can't, none of these cameras are 4K. This is 720. This is one of the best cameras that I found is TSU's. And then this one's good. This one's a great camera. This one's a good camera. So, yeah. And I lived right over here at the farmer's market in Dallas. Near Deep Ellum. I remember that fondly. So, you know, I'd like to do all this stuff. Waiting on this earthquake. I think someone put a thing over it because they don't want to have to deal with this coming earthquake. But we're waiting on an earthquake here in Jerusalem, which normally you can see just like this. You can clearly tell the volcanic activity's been kicking up, just like the activity here in Houston that the, like, city is actively doing their best to keep under wraps and not treat seriously and not take... They're trying to shirk liability because I'm pretty sure the oil people have been paying people off here. So that's really problematic, right? Let's move to the place where that's not happening. We're in Space City here. Well, yo. Kingdom of Heaven is the kingdom of space. You get it, like, outside of space. These people who think they're space lords, I think it's some corrupt police officers and the Nicolaitans. They think they're space lords. No. You're gonna see a real community deal with you guys in a real fashion, in a powerful way. So that's it. I'm gonna end this here. Maybe I'll message, like I said, Chip and Joanna Gaines. Joanna. And or maybe I'll message the Property Brothers or something. Oh man, I was having trouble logging in. I was using a different password. Alright, that's it. That's all. Move on to getting this posted up on the internet. So I hope you're having I hope you enjoyed this. This is the move-in. That was the image that we used on the Embrace thing. So I'll be continually posting up about stuff still, running this channel. And people, good information, being a real reporter here in Houston, Texas, not bought off. If you're not engaging me and not engaging my issues, you can't play the silent treatment and abuse me now, because I'm actually the one holding people to account. So you're phony and abusive. If you're actually being bought off and abusive, you're bribed off and problematic. If you're trying to mess with me in any way, that's it. That's why Judge Baldwin here, you're in trouble. Nick Vo, you're in a lot of trouble. The state of Texas, the judgeships that have been attacking me, I have authority over you. The further you push, the more obvious it is, because the public is just going to bring the hammer down. Be amicable in this now before it gets really problematic, because you've already abused my family in conjunction with an illegal rape action. That's it. Even if my family's been tricked into playing part, they're not an authority. My parents have no authority over this situation. They've been tricked. I've been defamed to them. They've acted wrong already. This needs to end. Sylvester Turner, you're in trouble. You've been lying. Even about this stuff, you're not taking proper action when the city's on fire. So this needs to end, and it's going to. The hammer's going to be brought down very hard if you don't end this very soon. That's it. That's all. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you have a blessed one. I'm going to be getting things together, and I'm going to get up all of the stuff that I've been talking about. I'm going to continue working on getting everything up, getting online. The city's going to be lit up. It's going to be lit. So, can't avoid what's happening. Might want to deal with it diplomatically and amicably instead of trying to harass and abuse me out of the city. It's not going to work. I'm only more entrenched than you realize, and as they try harder, I'm only more entrenched. So, alright, that's it. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed night. Have a blessed one. Yeah.